Hi, welcome to Maggie Chats Books. Today I'm going to do my TBR for the Booktube-A-Thon challenge at the end of July. It runs 24 through 30 July and it has 7 parts to the challenge. So these are the books I'm going to read. The first one is Read a Book with a Person on the Cover. So I'm going to read George by Alex Gino, and it has a little face there on the cover. So I figure this one has a person. This book is probably about 190 pages or so, very large font. I think it'll be a quick read because we are supposedly supposed to read 7 books. So we'll see how that one goes. The next one is Read a Hyped Book. So this is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I want to read this one. It's been hyped on Booktube and a lot of other places. It's also going to be made into a movie by Steven Spielberg, so I think it'll be hyped even more. It is a science fiction kind of video game story, and I do like science fiction, so I'll be reading this one. The next one is Finish a Book in One Day. I will be reading Ethel and Ernest, which is from Raymond Briggs. It's a non-fiction book about his parents, which are Ethel and Ernest, and it's also done in a graphical novel. It's really, really nice graphics in this one. Really like that one. The next challenge is Read about a character that is very different from you. This book is full of characters that are different from me, and this is Waking Gods. It's the sequel to Sleeping Giants by Sylvania, and it's the there's a main character that is a scientist. There's also an Air Force pilot and kind of an interviewer that probably has CIA type connections or something like that. So there's quite a few characters in here that are a lot different from me. This is on my TBR for July anyway, so I thought I would add this one to the TBR for the challenge and read this one because it's one I've been holding on to, ready to read in the summertime. The next challenge is Finish a Book Completely Outdoors, and so I'm going to do Daphne du Maurier's The Birds, and this is The Birds and Short Stories, and I'm only going to read The Birds for this challenge. I think it's about 40 pages. I will be honest, I probably won't read this totally outside. The end of July is one of our hottest times of the year, and we average about 100 degrees plus the heat index, which is usually about, what is that in Celsius, 37, 38 degrees. And reading while you're sweaty is not a great thing to do. So I'll probably take this kind of literally and finish the book outside. So wait till the last page, run outside and read the last page. I don't know, but I probably won't read the whole book outside. I know the people in the southern hemisphere are also experiencing winter, so they might be too cold to read outdoors, and they might have to do the same thing, just run out and finish the book outdoors. If it's spring, I would be all over the outdoors, but I'm sorry, not now. The sixth challenge is Read a Book you bought because of the cover. I love covers, but I don't usually buy a book just because of the cover, and this is the case for this one. This is Essex Serpent by Sarah Perry. This book is an absolutely gorgeous cover, but the reviews I heard on this book were really, really good. A lot of people picked this as one of their favorite books of the year, or that they had read so far, so I wanted to read this one, and it also has a great cover as well. And the last challenge is pretty much to read 7 books, and that's 6 so far. So the last book that I will try to read is The Glass Castle by Judette Walls. This book is an autobiographical novel about the author's life growing up and into adulthood, and particularly about her parents. So it's not too long, but I'm not sure after reading 6 books, although I picked some short books, that I'll be able to read all 7, but it is a challenge, so we'll see how far I go with that. So those are my TBRs for the challenge. I've been watching a lot of yours that you've already put up. If you are putting one up later, please let me know, and I'd love to watch that one as well. I hope everyone that's doing the challenge enjoys it and are able to read quite a few books. I appreciate everybody's efforts getting this challenge put together, and I will talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.